Hey y'all, it's the Tarot Plug. I want to thank y'all for connecting with me today. So I am here for a What's the Message reading, guys. Basically this is going to be like a clarity reading, okay? I don't know, my spirit just said deliver a message. So that's what I'm here to do. I am doing it a little different today because my nails are not done. And yeah, I just don't play like that, okay? So I will be pulling cards, pausing, and then coming back on to deliver the message, guys. Bear with me, okay? I really feel like this is a lot easier to do it this way, and I can get a lot more messages out in a shorter amount of time. Now, let's start, okay? Because I was drawn to this deck today. I really love this deck. To me, it just provides a lot of guidance. One thing I've learned with this deck is that you can't really read out the book from this deck. You have to really trust your intuition and trust the message that you are receiving from these cards, guys. Now, this is what I pulled. If you guys are into angel numbers, I'm going to go ahead and relay those numbers to you. That way you can look up your message, see what card best resonates with you individually. This is a collective for my earth signs. So my Virgo, my Taurus, and my Capricorns. Take what resonates, leave the rest, my loves, okay? So the first card we have is the unknown, and that is card 5. Okay. Next, we have card 14, wishful expectations. Then we have card 44, ladder. Then we have card 21, key to intimacy. On the bottom, well, on the top of the deck, guys, we had trusting trickster card 6. I'm gonna be honest, I actually reshuffled for that last card, guys, and that card pops out again. So it's supposed to be here. It fits in this message some type of way. Let me go ahead and tell y'all what I got, because I was meditating over these cards. So I feel like my earth signs, a lot of you may be at a crossroad at this time, okay? A lot of you could be dealing with some type of uncertainty, not knowing what to trust moving forward, okay? Walking into the unknown, okay? I do feel like, guys, life for a lot of you, as you know it or as you knew it, has changed. And so you're coming into a season to where you don't know. Okay, you really don't know what's on the other side. For some of you, you had a plan, but that plan did not go through. And so now you're kind of like, well, I didn't have a plan B. Okay. Um, this is all about really trusting the universe at this point, right? But I feel like a lot of you are very strategic. A lot of you are planners. A lot of you like to know what you're doing before you do it. And so this could be a very uncomfortable space for a lot of you at this time. This is what I'm also getting. So we do have wishful expectations here. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. Okay? So I do feel like, guys, this has a lot to do with how you perceive people or your expectations when it comes to people. Now, I do feel like a lot of you could feel like you're just on a merry-go-round or a Ferris wheel, and it's like life has just taken you, and it's just going in circles, rounds and rounds and rounds. A lot of you don't know when the ride is going to end. A lot of you don't know when you're going to get off this ride. Okay, this is what I'm getting. It sounds weird, but I feel like in the past, guys, you've had some expectations for people and they let you down. And so at this point, you just don't know what to expect. Okay, your expectations are up in the air. Now, I do feel like a lot of you are moving into a space to where you're becoming more conscious of things in your life. I feel like a lot of you could be in a space of going through an awakening. Like I said, I feel like life as you knew it is no longer. And so you're going through some things that have brought a lot of things to light and a lot of things into perspective. Now, for me, in this deck, this Lantern card is the Hermit card. So To me, it has to do a lot with Virgo type of energy. This is somebody who goes within. This is somebody who does a lot of soul searching, who kind of withdraws themselves from other people and kind of just look for inner guidance. Okay, but a lot of you are becoming more conscious to things. Okay. Okay, now let me say this because I really felt it strongly. So you got this key to intimacy in reverse. Okay. What I feel like, earth signs, is that a lot of people let you down when it came to love, when it came to intimacy, when it came to trusting people with your heart. Okay, that's where that wishful expectations is popping up for me too. So at this time, a lot of you may not be really aware of how to embrace intimate connections, how to be intimate with people, okay? How to trust people with your heart, with your love. Now, like I said, I like to read these cards without the book and just go off of my feeling, but I want to give y'all this message though. So, to see yourself with the eyes of love allows for another to see unconditional love, allows for others to see unconditionally into you. Okay. So, to see into yourself with the eyes of love allows for another to see unconditionally into you. Of equal importance is that in return allows you to lovingly see others this way. This is all about being gentle. This is all about looking at people with a gentle eye, with a gentle heart, knowing that we are all human, knowing that we all make mistakes, knowing that none of us are perfect. But I want to love you the same way I hope you love me, even when I'm in a place where I'm hard to love, is what I'm saying. So let me just say, I feel like a lot of you may be struggling when it comes to that at this time. Trusting people with you, trusting people with your heart, not knowing who to create that intimate not knowing who to have that intimate exchange with these days. Okay, now I do feel like in the past with this trusting tricksters in reverse, this has a lot to do with, like I said, you in the past, trusting people with your heart who didn't do right by you. A lot of you are afraid of being tricked again. A lot of you are afraid of being manipulated. Okay, with this trusting tricksters in reverse. Okay. Number 21, key to intimacy, guys. Regardless of whether we have received unconditional love while growing up, coming to know and accept ourselves in such a manner is challenging. So not only are some of you struggling with connecting with people as an adult, but a lot of you are still dealing with pain from a child, not being loved correctly as a child, and it's kind of transferred over into your relationships in your adulthood. Okay, unconditional self love is necessary, and there is a learning curve for being able to allow another to see into us and accept all that we are and are not. This includes our most raw and least flattering shades. We all have them. Embracing our flaws. A lot of us are really hard on ourselves, wishful expectations. This is not only of other people, but of ourselves. So this is all about learning to be gentle with yourself and learning how to be gentle with others. Allowing that grace. Okay. All right, let's get into the message, guys. I'm going to pull some tarot and we're going to see what the message is for you today, my earth signs. All right, guys. All right. So I do have your messages here. Okay. Okay, let's just jump into it. Okay. So for the first card, I did get 5 of Wands. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, so I do feel like at this time, my earth signs, a lot of you could find yourself having a lot of conflicts with people around you. Okay, now this talks about conflicts that stem from opposing opinions. Okay, a lot of you could also feel like you find yourself with your back against the wall. A lot of you may feel like there's something always coming for you, or it's like you always have to fight for something, or you know, stand your ground, or things are just always coming at you at this time. A lot of you are surrounded, what I'm saying is, by a lot of conflicts. Okay. Whether it's by choice or whether it's by force. Whether it's being fed into or it's being fed to you. A lot of you may find yourself having to stand up for yourself a lot. A lot of you, I feel an energy of feeling like you have to protect yourself. And let me just say that. Protection mode. Okay? Now, some of you are some of you are trying to remove yourself out of a difficult situation. So this energy that's current is not an energy that you want to stay in. I do feel like a lot of you are trying to find your way up out of this. A lot of you at this time are trying to get to calmer waters with that Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. Hmm. Now, here's the thing, my earth signs. This is where I feel like a lot of the conflicts, a lot of the fiery type of energy comes into place, because with this card being in reverse, this could talk about some type of emotional baggage. This could talk about some type of unresolved issues, things that you may be harboring, or things that you can't let go of. This also talks about resisting that transformation. So, yeah, Six of Swords, it's all about, you know what, let me salvage what I can, and let me go ahead and move and change my energy and get somewhere else to where it's not so fucking conflicting. But because it's in reverse, there's a struggle getting there. There's a struggle getting there. Before you get there, there's some things that you may need to release. There's some excess baggage that may need to go because you can't take it with you. Now, for some of you, there's a sense of a lack of clarity. A lot of you feel like you haven't gotten a breakthrough, or there's some type of breakthrough that has not happened completely for you yet. There's a lack of understanding. There's a lack of insight when it comes to something. Yeah, I feel like it's still in the works. So that clarity that you're looking for, that breakthrough that you're looking for, you're not quite there yet. A lot of you right now could still be surrounded by a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos in your life. Now, this is what I got when the cards had came out. Also, guys, a lot of you are conflicted in regards to a renewal. A lot of you are unsure of who to have a renewal with. Okay, so a lot of you could be in a space to where you are reviewing the past. You're reviewing the people in your past situations here. A lot of you are conflicted about who you want to let back in your life. A lot of you are conflicted about who you want to remove from your life. A lot of you are unsure if you can forgive someone just yet. A lot of you are not sure about which direction to take moving forward. A lot of you are still lacking clarity. A lot of you are still searching for the purpose here. It says in your heart you know what to do. But I feel like there's still more that needs to be done before this becomes crystal clear to you. Now, this is why I say that, because someone here, it could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or Cancer. Someone here may have emotionally shut down or emotionally blocked you out. For some of you, there could be no communication in regards to a certain connection here. But it's because somebody's very prideful. And it's very hard for somebody to see past their pride in regards to this connection. Guys, whether it's you or whether it's somebody that you're dealing with, whatever the case, but it's clear here that there's a lack of communication in regards to a connection because of someone's ego. Okay? Someone is trapped by illusions. Someone is trapped in their own mind. Someone is not quite ready to accept responsibility for something, and so they'd rather not address it. Okay, somebody is still dealing with some unhealthy habits or unhealthy ways, and so this could be a not so bad thing that a compromise is not being had at this time because it may not be too pretty. Okay, but I feel like a lot of you are having to watch how you handle certain situations. Now, somebody here with this Three of Cups, somebody is wanting to reconcile. Somebody is wanting to come back in. Somebody wants to reconnect here. Somebody could even be wanting to reach out, but they're juggling the idea of that. They're like, okay, should I? Should I not? I mean, they haven't made their decision yet. And while you have this person over here juggling whether or not to come back together, to reconcile, to forgive, to come to a place of peace, to come to a place of togetherness again, you got this other person over here in a stalemate. You got this other person over here not wanting to address the situation at all, who's put their guards up. So it's not going to be very easy to get anything out of this person right now. It's not going to be very easy for this person to be open right now. Someone is over analyzing the situation. Someone is deciding to act like that there isn't a problem. And so instead of addressing it, let me just overlook it because I don't want to deal with it. Okay? There's some resistance here, guys, in regards to a situation. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we did get the Nine of Wands. Okay? Now, the Nine of Wands is someone who feels like they have to protect themselves. But the reason they feel this way is because they've been through a lot. And so they may come off as very guarded. This is also someone that may come off very defensive because it's like, I'm already in that space. I'm already kind of triggered. So if I feel like I have to protect myself, then I will. Okay? Now, someone that's very prepared, okay? But this is also someone that's very resilient. When this card comes out, when I use this deck, I always I always hear in my mind, like, choose your battles wisely, okay? Knowing when to activate this warrior mode, right? I do want to clarify, guys. Let me get my cards. Okay, guys, we're going to clarify. So, a lot of conflict, finding yourself unable to get out of a difficult situation, not yet getting clarity that you need on a connection, not really clear on past connections is what I'm getting. Okay, no communication because of someone's pride, someone's ego. No emotional exchanges because of that. Someone wanted to come forth, but they keep juggling the idea of this. Okay, let's clarify that. The Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. We have we have Six of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. All right. It popped out pretty quick, but it popped out. And I could kind of see why. So you have somebody here that may want to come forth and reconcile with you, but when the King of Wands is the type of person that you can really go to. You know what I'm saying? That's the person that's going to show up for you. That's the person that's going to come through for you. That's the person that if you need them, they're there. But with this energy, guys, the King of Wands could also be someone that knows how to watch from a distance, right? Like they know how to wait until a conversation is initiated, until they get the green light. They know how to just sit back and wait. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, guys. Somebody could be also waiting for you to come forth, waiting for you to say, look, I need you. I need you. Okay? But they don't really go, like I said, unless they get that green light. So if you need a King of Wands, you got to tell the King of Wands that you need them. Somebody is waiting. They're kind of peeping out their approach. They haven't approached yet. They haven't came to your aid yet. Because they're sitting back. They're peeping. For a lot of you, this person's just waiting. They're just waiting. This person knows how to care from a distance. This person knows how to love from a distance. Okay? All right, why is this Two of Swords here for my earth signs? Oh, it would. It would. Okay, hold on. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. I kind of want to pull one more. Okay, so for the Two of Swords, guys, in reverse, like I said, this is somebody that's not really wanting to address the issue at this time. Somebody that could be overanalyzing the situation. There's some cloudiness in regards to the situation, okay? At this point, somebody's not really able to see the light in regards to this situation anymore. They feel like the sun does not shine that way anymore. For some of you, this is a connection to where you feel like there's been a lot that has transpired within this connection, and so at this point, you're really not able to see the good in it. Now, for some of you, the sun in reverse also talks about only seeing the negative of a situation. And that's that lens, that's that dark cloud that's being put over you. That's that tinted lens that needs to be removed, because that's that mind your business. You know, them lokes that we used to, you know, that's how dark, that's how cloudy this is. Unable to see the light in regards to a situation. A lot of you are battling with that. A lot of you are dealing with some internal battling internally with some things here. For some of you, this is very dark. This is a very dark type of energy, guys. Some of you could have even came to the place to where you like, I don't even want to reconcile. I don't even want to but because the energy is still there, there may be a need to come to some type of compromise with this person, some type of peaceful resolution. But I do feel like, guys, this is a situation that kind of you've been battling back and forth with this, to the point to where it's just like, you know what, I don't even want to deal with it. But if you don't deal with it, it's still there. The energy is still there. The thought of it never being addressed is still there. And so now all you have is this negative viewpoint of the situation, because there was no one wanted to get clarity. This is what I'm getting, guys. Some type of sadness, some type of depression. This could also even be depression, guys. That inner strength. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo. It doesn't have to be, and it's almost like the sun doesn't shine that way. But not knowing how to proceed with this person. Let's pull some oracle messages, guys, before we wrap up the reading. That's what I'm getting at this time, my earth signs. Let's see. Holy Gods, Holy Spirit is going to be for my earth signs. What messages do they need to see in regards to this situation? Guys, make sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Like, share, comment. Let me know that y'all are in the building. Holy Gods, Holy Spirits, for my earth signs, please, what are the messages? Okay. So, let's do it like this. Okay. The dawn brings my love and hope for you again. So in the morning, there's like a renewed faith, like anything is possible today. Okay. This may be the universe telling you to wake up with new energy every day. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that darkness, don't let what happened in the past cloud any light that's trying to come into your life. The nights are only when I think of you and miss our love. So this is somebody, wow, somebody thinks of somebody when the sun comes up, and somebody thinks of somebody when the sun goes down, guys. First thing on your mind when you wake up, the last thing on my mind when I go to sleep, okay? Let's pull two more messages, guys. And then we're going to wrap up this reading. I want to thank y'all so much for connecting with me today. If this video resonated with you in any way, please give me a thumbs up, guys. Like, share. It says, I've been here before with others. So somebody is at this point to where it's like, this is way too familiar. And somebody may feel like, look, because of that, I don't want to go through it again. That's what I just heard. Okay, hold on. Let's see. One more for my earth signs. It's almost the energy of I felt this before. And this is why I feel like if you go back to the message of the key to intimacy, I trusted too many people with my love. I trusted too many people with my heart. Too many people failed me already. This is way too familiar. And someone feels like we are more alike than I admit. Guys, take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? I want to thank y'all for connecting. I am the Tarot Plug. I will be back with more videos. And until next time, my loves, be blessed.